troops, and this is what they don't want you to know. And if we look at it like Sheba, we know Sheba was putting it down. We know Sheba was leading her troops. We know Khalifa was doing the same thing. And are they all the same queen? Or should we say, is it all the same title of queen? And yeah, are they the same? Served away. Yeah, I don't think they want you to know that, Aquas. You know what I'm saying? That you pop off. You know what I'm saying? When it's time to step up and handle business, my Aquas pop off. Let's get back to the Georgia flow. Since we're talking Georgia, since we're talking Georgians and a Georgia on Georgia war. All right. So this Ossetian prince, which is another title, just like the Allens, all these are family or different titles of the same family. You know what I'm saying? Prince David Soslan. All right, so he continued to use the name Bagrationi. This line is continued to the present day in the 15th century. That's the 1400s. That's when you were invaded in America. The dynasty was split into three male lines, reigning in Kartli, Kakheti, and Emirati. Now this sounds a lot like the Cholas, because they got three main Chola lines, and we're just talking about Raja Chola, who is the father of David Soslan, the husband of Queen Tamar. All right, the Chola, right? All right, love to Yosef. We always dance around the Cholas. I want to jump back in and just reread some great drop on the Chola flow and see if it shines for us. Because remember, we're just talking India Superior, my Naga. Does North America exist? My Naga. Yeah. Or are we just talking about Asia? When has South America ever connected directly to Asia? Mexico. Asia. And why is all this here? Did someone bring it here? Or was it already here? Is that why they don't want you here? So the modern Bragatones are represented by four main families. Princes Grozinski, descended from Iriko. The second, Prince Emiratinsky, extinct in the male line since 1978. Interesting. Let's go. You got the Georgia flag. You see the tau. Modern Georgian state flag is Middle Ages Georgian military flag. And it's believed to be Jerusalem flag won by Georgian military centuries ago. Okay. When holy Christian places in Muslim Jerusalem were under Georgian patronage. I just want to get this piece right here, man, because we are going to go swiftly, man. Hey, did y'all know, first of all, how big these dogs are, man? This is called a Georgian Shepherd, also known as a Nagazi. It's a Naga dog, man. A Nagazi, a big-ass dragon dog. Just popping off. Georgian Shepherds are the biggest dogs on the planet. I mean, we talk dogs a lot. We don't talk big-ass Georgian dogs, man. That's a big dog. That's a big dog. All right, they are brave, alert, muscular. We might need to get some Georgian shepherds. We might need to get some Nagazis. We gotta get some Nagazis on our land, man. Popping off for the Naga. Let's go. All right, man. So check this part out right here, man. Okay. Accordingly, the name of Proto-German Georgian tribes varies in different languages. So here's all these different Georgian tribes, and you see the Iberia, right? Now all this is the same. Iberia, Tabal, Tubal. Remind me of the Tubal Cain a little bit. To Iberian, Tyrrhenian, Tabar, Hyborian, Hibernia. Did you know that Iberia is Hyberia? Iberia is Hyberia? Hey man, can y'all say it with a noggin? Can you say it with me? Hyborian. Yeah, we've been surfing the wave with this since the balcony days. My Nagaz, Egypt. Yeah, man. Bodies on bodies, man. I tell you, man. Body bags. Kush way over here. Off of big old South America, connecting directly to the greater Asia, Grand Tartaria. See all that? You see all this? This is that Hyborian flow, man. That straight connection with this Pangea, situation with everything connected. And again, I love the entire Earth plane. Just because we tell you that we are from this ancient, world right here, don't let that take away from our love for mama all across the Earth plane. We just don't like deception. And sometimes we got to set the record straight, so that, the world can come out of, this thick fog, this thick spell. But we're just talking Hyborian, man. Pick land. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 12 tribes in Pick land. 12 tribes. Samaria, northern, southern tribes. Check it out, man. You got Shem. You got Egypt with Luxor and Kim. You got Kush and the Kush's Sea, Timbuktu. You got Punt connected to South America, Zimbabwe connected to South America. And when you go over to Africa, you don't see none of that. But you see Iranistan or Persia. So even when we talk Persia, you see how it connects right here at the Thoth Amon spell barrier. If you don't think you're in a spell, if you don't think you're in a Mercury retrograde, man, you definitely are. And Thoth is right here. And there's a spell barrier right here before you get to the land of no return. Hyborian. What does Hyborian have to do with Hyberian? Huh? What does the Meshech, remember I told you, the Meshech, have to do with the Meshech or the Mosoch in Hebrew? Man, I can't make this stuff up. I can't make this up. What does the Meshech tribe of the Georgians have to do with Moshe? What does it have to do with the, and y'all remember this link, becoming Christian, the conversion of Roman Cappadocia? Do you remember who the Cappadocians are? Who the Cappadocians are? In his ecclesiastical history, Philostrosius, Philo, was hence both ecumenical and local. He included many tidbits of odd information about biblical events in the Roman Empire. He was interested in the legends of Cappadocia. You see it, man, when he mentioned Mazaka, the original name for the city that eventually became Khazaria. Caesar, right? Khazar, right? That's why I said the original Khazars are the Mazakans, not the hijack. You're talking the Mazaka, which became a place called Khazaria. He noted that his name was derived from Mosoch, the founder. You're talking Turkey, right? You're talking Byzantine, you're talking Cappadocia, you're talking Mosoch or Moshe, one of the tribes of the Georgians, is the Mosoch tribe, the Hebrew, right? The Mosoch tribe. Okay. The Mosoch tribe, the Meshech tribe, the founder of the Cappadocians. Mosoch's name suggests some sort of Shemitic derivation. Separate substantiating recon. Mosoch is how the Hebrew would say the Meshech or the Meshiach, Moses. And what happened to this Meshiach? What happened to the actual founder of Mazaka? Why did they take out the Byzantine Empire 1 year after the Papal Bull, Dum Diversus? Why did they take out Mazaka, right? Right after they did the Papal Bull, saying to invade, search out, vanquish you niggas, you know what I'm saying, wherever you are. Why did they take out the Mosoch, the Mosochs first? The founders. In the early, back it up. Moses' name, Mosoch's name, suggests some sort of Shemitic Hebrew, right? And his reputation as the founder of the Cappadocians seems to hint at a foundation legend for the region that was older than the adoption of Greek myths. Wait a minute. So this region is older than the Greeks. It's older than the Greek myths. You can't look through the mind of a hijack to see this. It's older. It's foundational. It's a foundation legend. A foundation legend is a foundation. It's the source. It's the pop-offness for the region that's older than the mythology of the Greeks. It's older than the Hercules and the Olympics and the Zeuses and all this stuff. It's older than all that stuff, man. In the early Roman Empire, people outside Cappadocia had heard of Mosoch too. The Jewish historian Josephus even tried to fit him into biblical genealogies. Right? He tried to put him in the line of Japheth under a separate tribe called Meshech. But we're talking about Shemitic derivation, not Japhethic derivation. We're talking about Shem, right? So Josephus tried to fit him into biblical genealogies by equating him with Meshech, one of the grandsons of Noah. Although Meshech is an intriguing primal, Optimus Prime, Ancestor, Moses, Optimus Prime, right? He unfortunately remains completely obscure. So, is Moses obscure or is the name Mosoch obscure? Philostrosius, in fact, knew so little about the legend. Been doing a lot of talking, man. I'm doing a double drop. I'm just popping off. Let's go, man. Enjoy Shabbat, chilling in my robe. Let's go. HaWah. Philostrosius, in fact, knew so little about the legend that he could not match up the consonants and vowels in order to make sense of the postulated link between the city's name of Mazaka and the Mosoch's name. He couldn't put it together. He couldn't put the link between the city's name of Mozaka and Mosoch. So he shrugged and invented a makeshift phonetic transfer. Hijack City, after the passage of time. So it went from Mosoch to Mazaka,